Hello everybody, and I hope you have had a fantastic October. As spooky season is ending, I thought it'd be fun to take a look at some of the scariest scenes when it comes to kaiju movies. But for this video, I won't be alone.
Hey everyone, this is Darth Ghost Goji, or Mr. DGK. Very happy to be here on the channel TZ, and thanks for letting this collaboration happen. Before this video starts, I would just like to tell everyone, this is our personal opinions on the scariest kaiju scenes.
Exactly. All of these are just going to be our personal opinions. If you had a scene that you think should have been in this list though, and wasn't, go ahead and drop it in the comments and we might even make a part 2. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Number 10. Shin Godzilla's First Attack from Shin Godzilla 2016. The ocean is a terrifying place, and there's a lot of scary creatures such as actual giant monsters like the giant squid and the colossal squid, or the Praedubia. The fear of the unknown is one reason I find this scene so terrifying. Nobody really knows what's going on, and before you know it, there's a giant sea creature lumbering around on shore. The idea of a giant monster coming up from the depths to me just really brings in that fear, like I said, the fear of the unknown. We don't know what's out there, and we don't know how it would react when it met us.
Number 9. Shin's tail scene from Shin Godzilla 2016. Pretty early in our list is the scene that got everyone confused, but also crept out at the end of Shin Godzilla, the tail scene. The reason why this scene is quite chilling is because how it ends with humanoid-like creatures trying to escape the frozen Godzilla, which is honestly quite terrifying and a great way to end the movie off, but also making a cliffhanger, which is leaving many Godzilla fans wondering what will happen in the next installment of Shin Godzilla, if we ever get one.
Number 8. The train attack from Godzilla 1984. Now this scene isn't really super scary or anything, it's a classic Godzilla scene, but just thinking about what it would be like to be in that train car, being lifted off the ground knowing there's pretty much no chance of escape, if you were to put yourself in that situation, and going face to face with a giant monster. As much as I love Godzilla, I honestly would say that'd be quite terrifying.
Number 7. King Kong going to kidnap Anne, King Kong 1933. This scene is well known in most kaiju movies as tribesmen are waiting for Kong to accept their sacrifice. One of the reasons why this scene is so terrifying is because of the makeup design for the tribesmen. Then Kong shows up, getting closer to Anne as some terrifying music starts to play, while you could hear Anne screaming. That is truly terrifying, and a truly terrifying scene for a kaiju film, but a really iconic one.
Number 6. Ghidorahs Attack from Ghidorah 1964. As I already said, the ocean is a terrifying place, but the only place arguably more terrifying and unknown is outer space. Ghidorah combines both of those fears in a wonderful way. He's a giant jellyfish from outer space, and when I say giant, he's the biggest kaiju besides perhaps anime Ghidorah Mechagodzilla City. Just look at how big he is compared to the city in these shots. Just going outside and looking up and seeing that would be honestly terrifying for anybody. Another thing I really like about Ghidorah is it really feeds into that Lovecraftian horror of just the unknown and something almost unfathomable. Being one of my favorite kaiju of all time, I really hope Ghidorah does come back. I have a feeling he may show up in the new Godzilla Singular Point anime, but that's a video for another time.
Number 5. Haru goes into the trance and sees his past as Medfeast is heard as a voice. Godzilla, the Planet Eater, 2018. Near the ending of the Planet Eater, Haru goes to confront Medfeast for bringing Ghidorah into existence and killing a lot of the crew members on the ship and on the ground. As Haru gets closer to him, Medfeast would make Haru stare into his eye that controls Ghidorah and keeps Ghidorah alive from Godzilla's attacks. He then goes into a trance where he witnesses bad memories and bad visions by seeing his dead friends, which is slowly causing him to go insane.
Number 4. Ghidorahs Shadows, Godzilla the Planet Eater, 2018. If Ghidorah wasn't scary enough, this version of Ghidorah can kill you just with his shadows. In a truly eerie scene, Ghidorah's cult all comes together and starts chanting his name, and eventually Ghidorahs Shadows begin to creep across the floor, and whatever they come in contact with seems to be dismembered, such as arms and legs and even heads. The idea of just a Lovecraftian and unfathomable monster that is killing you in a way that you literally cannot understand really, as I've said before, feeds into the fear of just not knowing. You can't understand, you can't run from it, and you can't fight it. Truly the most terrifying Ghidorah ever put to screen so far.
Number 3. The Oxygen Destroyer Killing the Fish, Godzilla, 1954. In the first ever Godzilla film, we are introduced to the Oxygen Destroyer, a device made by Dr. Zawazawa that destroys all oxygen in the water. We see it as flashing lights as we then see Emiko screaming. Once we see it in action in the laboratory again, as Emiko's flashbacks, it turns the fishes in Zawazawa's tank into nothing but bones. One of the most bone-chilling scenes in all of the Godzilla series.
Number 2. The Parasites Attack from Cloverfield, 2008. Why is this scene scary? A lot of reasons. The shaky cam, the sound effects, the lighting, the dark atmosphere. But I think honestly, it's best if I just play a little bit of this scene and let it speak for itself.
Run. Okay, run. Actually, run. What? Hey, let's start running. What? Just run. Just run. Just start running right now. Just start running now. Run. Run. Just run. You guys, run. Oh. Wait. Oh, God. Help. Wait, help. You guys, help.
And number 1. The Nighttime Attack from Godzilla, 1954. Now finally at the number 1 spot. The Nighttime Attack from the first ever Godzilla movie is an iconic scene in all of giant monster films. But why is this scene so scary? Well, apart from the special effects and colour of the scene, the mood is terrifying, yet also depressing. Godzilla in this first film is shown as an indestructible beast during his attack on Japan. Now everyone remembers the scene as the mother and her children are hiding as she is telling her kids that they will reunite with their father. Soon, Godzilla appears in shot and fires his atomic breath. Japan is then left in ruins and is on fire. The scariest scene in all of the Godzilla movies. Now, this concludes our scene for the top 10 scariest kaiju moments in cinema history. Remember, you can always comment your list of scenes that are terrifying to you. Make sure you subscribe to Tzilla since this is his channel, and while you're at it, have a look at mine and subscribe. I should be uploading again soon. For the people that are watching this video and know me, Godzilla 2019 vs Shin Godzilla 4 will be coming soon.
Thank you so much for joining me, Mr. DGK. And thank you everyone who watched this video. We may do a part 2 if you guys want us to. Comment some suggestions. There were some scenes that I wanted to fit in, especially a few from Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, but like I said, that might be in the part 2. I also just wanted to say thank you so much to Pink Sand on Instagram for the thumbnail for this video. I'll be linking their Instagram in the description below. Please go check it out. They got a lot of awesome art and some really cool Godzilla art. Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy November.
Take care, everyone.